Hey guys, what's up? We're back. I'm here. I mean, it's been a rough weekend, but I'm totally here to give you your weekly tip. And today's tip is going to be on makeup. And I think you guys will be pretty excited because it's another step to something I've already taught you. If you notice, I have not my full face on, but this is totally fine because I feel like what you'll learn today is great for people who are like, hey, I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I still want to look good. I still want to enhance my beauty. What can I do? So I always tell them, like, well, put your concealer on, put your lashes or your mascara on, and do your eyebrows. I mean, that's it. You do those three, sis. I mean, you'll be looking like a whole new person, okay? Especially since we are wearing masks, our face is not really being shown, but you totally can see our eyebrows and you can totally see our eyes, right? So do your eyes and do your eyebrows. In today's video, you will be learning how to do a dramatic eyebrow. Why? Because that's what I do for myself. I love a dramatic eyebrow. Do I do this on my clients for their weddings? Not really. I tend to give them more of a natural looking eyebrow. But if they do ask for a more dramatic eyebrow, I will give it to them. Let's talk about the different types of arches, right? So you can have a soft arch. You can have a dramatic arch, which is a very strong, hard arch, which is me. You could have a round shape arch. You can have a flat arch, or you can have an S-shaped arch. Whichever arch that you naturally do, that's the shape that you will work with when you're filling in your eyebrows. Also, like I said, not only is there different types of arches, but there's different techniques and there's different ways that you can fill in your eyebrows. You can use either a brow gel, you can use a brow pomade or mousse, you can use a brow pencil, or you can use brow shadow or brow like eyeshadow. Whichever one you like, work with that. I will do other videos on the other different brow techniques or brow fillings, but today's brow technique is using a brow shadow, which will give you a very dramatic eyebrow. Okay, so this is what you need in your life. If this is what you feel like, oh, I need to learn this. Oh, I'm so excited that you are putting out the eyebrow technique. Then go ahead, get focused, and let's get started, all right? So we're going to act as if we already did our cleansing routine. We already applied our foundation. And so now we're about to do our eyebrows, right? So the first thing I like to do is take my little spoolie and I like to brush my eyebrows into the shape that I want them to be filled in, okay? So I'll just brush them into the shape that I need. All right, looks pretty good to me. Then I like to take my angled brush, like so. See that angle? And I would dip into my powder. I would show you my powder, but my son dropped my powder, so it's all cracked up. So I would take my powder, which is that. Take my setting spray, which is, I'm using this. I like to spray my brush first, like so. Take my powder, kind of rub it, or kind of like, because mine is all broken up, I kind of like press it onto the brush. And then I'm going to take my hand, spray my setting spray to my hand, and kind of like brush off the excess. So it kind of becomes like a gel, right? And then you want to go ahead and you will start in the back right here. And you will draw that line kind of like right above where I'm pointing, okay? This is kind of hard because I'm using my phone as the mirror. So let me reposition this and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so this is better. So the first thing you want to do is start at the end and you're going to fill in the back piece, right? So you're going to draw at the bottom your line. Oops. A little too thick there. So I'm just going to lightly brush the end. You want to make sure your tail is as long as the corner of your eye. So kind of wipe that off. We want it as long as the corner of your eye, not short nugget eyebrows, all right? So then you're going to go at the bottom and you're going to draw your line for the bottom. My brush is a little wet right now, so let me just wipe it off on my hand. Draw in the bottom. And so I kind of have it drawn in how I would want it, right? A very strong arch, very dramatic eyebrow. Then I want to go back, what I have applied to my hand, and use that to fill in the top. So now I'm going to draw on the top. You can tell if it's very watery or if your shadow is applying like very runny or very like water paintish, then it's too much setting spray applied to your brush. So you kind of want to keep wiping it off until you can control it better. So I put too much, so I'm going to control it better by wiping it down and then trying again. Alright. So I have the base, which is the bottom first and then my top fill in. Now I'm just going to go ahead. I still have product on my hands. I'm going to spray my hand, take a little product, wipe it, and then fill in my whole eyebrow. If you want a more natural eyebrow, you will just fill in the little spots that you're missing here. But because I like a dramatic eyebrow, I'm filling in the whole eyebrow. I did this a lot thicker so you guys could actually see the difference in how filling in the whole eyebrow gives you a very strong, dramatic eyebrow, right? See? Natural, very full. So now that I have it filled in, right, I want to just make sure everything is covered. So I kind of let the setting spray and the powder set before I went in and started brushing some more. And then I'm going to take my concealer and do the same thing. I'm going to apply to the bottom first and then outline the top as well. And that's how I'm going to make this eyebrow be very bold and dramatic. Okay, so I take my concealer, start from the bottom, thin out all the hair that I don't want. See, I have my strong line. Then I'm going to brush the concealer out, going the opposite way that I applied it, bringing the concealer down. And then, see, eyebrows looking pretty dramatic there. I'm going to go ahead and do the top. Some people just like the bottom. putting the concealer on, and that's totally fine. I like to take it to the next level, to the highest level of the levels that you can go. So I like to do the top and the bottom. So now I'm going to do the top. Do the back first. And then I'm going to try to show you guys this way. Bear with me. Into the top. Looks pretty good. Alright, so now that I have that done, I have the bottom and the top. Now I'm going to buff out the concealer. Take this brush, whatever brush you need to buff it out. And you notice as I'm buffing it out, I'm kind of like going in circular motions. You guys would have foundation on, your full face foundation on before you apply your eyebrows. So the concealer would just blend right into the foundation. Now the last step is to take your spoolie and brush out your shadow. So then I like to go in and buff this part out and then brush this up naturally, how my hairs will be growing, and then brush that down. And there you have it. That is your dramatic eyebrow. Now, if it still looks like it's too dark for you, then you would just keep brushing this out with the spoolie, which will make it look a lot more natural. I like how it looks right now, so I'm not going to brush it out anymore. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eyebrow off camera, and then I'll be back to let you guys see both eyebrows done. Just an FYI tip before I go off camera, or when you're trying to match your eyebrow color, you want to make sure that it matches your hair color. So if you have lighter hair, you will go 2 to 3 shades darker with your eyebrow pencil or your eyebrow gel, whatever you're using to fill in your brows. That's what you would do. Now, if you have darker hair, you'll go 2 to 3 shades lighter than your natural hair color to fill in your eyebrows, but they still should be in the same color tone family. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. If not, you guys already know. Write in the comments below. I'm going to go off the camera real quick, do my other eyebrow, and I'll be right back. Look at those brows. Didn't change my face. And that's it, guys. I mean, pretty simple and easy, right? There is your dramatic eyebrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please share and like this video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can get your weekly tips. Until next time, be safe out there. Peace.